My name is Osuka. You can call me you, not me. Just remember, I'm not me, I'm you. This is where you laugh. Okay, no problem. But you definitely missed the last chance to laugh. Okay, joking aside, let's get down to my story. I landed at Charles de Gaulle Airport at 4:25 p.m. I looked around. People were coming and going. I thought, I can see these people only because I took this specific flight from Haneda to Paris. People I would never have met if I stayed in Japan. Out of the nearly 8 million people in the world, it is said we'll have some kind of interaction with 30,000 people in our lives. In other words, only one in 270,000 will ever interact with you. While waiting for my luggage, I looked at every person's face. Even though I'd never speak to them, I could not help but feel a strong connection with them. We are exploring this world at the same time. I sent them my love and gratitude for sharing this space with me. Then I remember the first day that I came to appreciate this feeling. The turning point of my life came suddenly. It was when I was 45. At 6 in the morning, August 1st, 2000, the moment I tried to get up, I felt a pain in my abdomen, unlike any I felt before. I was taken to the hospital, but the doctors didn't know what was wrong with me. A nightmarish 28 hours passed. I thought, I'm dying. The thought came to me, I couldn't stop crying. Looking back, my life was full of regrets. If I can be healthy again, I will show much more appreciation for the people I meet. A miracle happened. My wish was granted. A physician who was taking day off showed up for work. Looking at my face, distorted by pain, the doctor felt my abdomen and said, "You have renal infarction. This is very rare occurrence. You might have died if it hadn't been caught." Realizing how lucky I was, I burst into tears. At the same time, my heart was filled with gratitude that I have no words for. While I was in pain, there were things that came and went through my mind. 99% of it was regret in my life. Until that moment, I had been distant, cold, unfeeling person without being aware of it myself, just because the bit of success I had achieved. I asked myself, where did this happen? Then I thought, from the bottom of my heart, I can't die like this. I thought that if I died here, I'd only have the regret that I had not expressed love and gratitude to those whom I miraculously encountered in my life. Goethe, a German poet, said, "There is nothing worse than aggressive stupidity." He sure got that right. Why didn't I express my gratitude back then? That was kind of regret that flooded my mind. From this experience, I learned everyone dies. No one knows when it will happen. No one knows when they will last see their loved one. This experience made me think of what I call the last due. The last words or touches that the person received from me, such as how I waved, how I shook their hand, or how I smiled, will remain as their image of me. That's the last due. I don't know when my life will end, and that's why I value the bond I form with the people I meet, as though each time will be our last meeting. In Japan, there's a saying, ichigo ichie. This comes from Japanese tea ceremony called chanoyu. This means a once-in-a-lifetime encounter. This saying tells us each encounter might be a last one, and we should make each moment count. Shouldn't we cherish the last deal? Then a sudden awareness hit me. What about the last deal with myself? It was mind-blowing. I'd never thought about it thoroughly. Have I shown any love for myself, not just for others? Did I take a chance on what I really wanted to do? Did I try to achieve my dream of being a captain of a ship and leading people? No. I made a pledge right then that I would be the kind of person who does what they really want and love. It was when I reframed my life. With that resolution, I began studying day by day. After 6 years of intense study, I was certified as an international trading advisor by JETRO in the top 8.3%. Since then, with all my 28 years of experience as a trading merchant, I've been guiding young, passionate leaders who are trying to establish an international trading business. This is the realization of my dream to be a captain. I flew around the world as an international trade advisor and devote myself to a job I loved. Now I've been advising on international trading business for more than 90 years, given seminars to 15,000 people, and led 970 companies in the trading world. In addition to that, I've written 13 books on international trading. James Dean, a legendary American actor who passed away at the young age of 24, said, "Dream as if you live forever. Live as if you die today." So I live my life and seize the day with all my love and a million thanks to those whom I meet now. When the end of my life is near, and when I face the final curtain, I'm certain I can state death. I did it. I did my best and lived my life to the fullest. I stayed true to myself. If I could be born again, I would like to be myself again. If that's too difficult, I want to at least come back as my own wife. I'd like to end my life while recalling unforgettable memories and experiences I've had. That's why I always write with all my love and million thanks at the end of my letters. I say this with realization that this might be the last deal. After I began adding this, those who received my message started to tell me, "That message makes me happy," or asked, "May I use that phrase?" It is the biggest gift that fills me with emotions. Here's one final suggestion from me to precious you. Give everyone you meet your love and gratitude. Say, "I love you" to those you care about, so that you won't regret a thing, even if today was the last day of your life. What do you think about giving that a try? Like I said at the beginning, you might interact with only 30,000 people in your lifetime. And of those, you might have a relationship with only around 3,000 people. For me, you are all one in 2.7 million people, and you have a very special relationship with me. So I'm sure we will meet somewhere again. And when we do, I hope you tell me about your life story. Until the day we meet each other again, with a bouquet of all my love and million thanks.